Yo, and welcome back to another video. So far we've done push, we've done legs. So today we're doing a pull workout. We're here at the gym. So we just got here now, we just woke up again because it's Saturday and we work on Saturdays. So we go gym before work. So no food again. But at the minute we're on an aggressive cut. So my calories are very, very low anyway. So eating before workout is not an issue anyway. On the calorie wise, we are currently on 1,480 calories, which is, I've never ate that little amount of calories ever. But yeah, that's what we're doing for this aggressive cut. So far we're 5 days in. At the start of the cut and the bulk, we was 89 kilograms, and now we are this morning 79.6 kilograms. So this is the video of what I look like now, and then this is obviously the scale weight from this morning. So yeah, we're gonna go head into the gym, do a quick workout, and then we're gonna go, obviously later on, we're gonna go get a food chop as well because I've run out of chicken and all the essentials. So yeah, let's go. We're gonna do a voiceover of the actual workout today rather than just playing the videos and letting you watch me train with music on in the background. So yeah, we're gonna do a voiceover. I've already done my warm-up sets, my build-up sets. So this is my actual top set on my lat biased row. So this is the first exercise that I do on every single pull day, targeting the lats on the Nautilus Nitro machine. If you don't know what Nautilus Nitro is, it's kind of, you can see the hooks there. They have a lat pull down machine, which is pretty nice, but this one is a row. We're doing the row. As you can see, my spine's neutral. We're driving the elbow down towards my hip. I think the weight is 58.5, I think. Yeah, so we're trying to drive my elbow down towards my hip. I think we get 5 reps. So that's the right arm done. We're obviously using bear grips as well, because if you don't use grips on your back exercises, then you're kind of missing out, because what it does, it just takes away the strain on your forearms and your biceps and allows you to completely isolate your lats. So yeah, moving on to the left arm now. Again, you can see the spine is neutral and we're just driving the elbow down towards the hip. So that's rep number 2. I think again we go for 5 reps because that is what we did on the other arm. We're working within the 5 to 9 rep range as well. So every single time we step into this exercise, we're trying to get minimum 5 reps. So we'll get 5 reps here. Next week, again, I'll try and get 6. I'll try and get 7 in the week after, then 8, then 9. Once we get to 9, we've hit the top of the rep range, and then we'll up the weight, whether it's using the small plates or completely jumping up to the next level. So yeah, every time I work out, I always do 2 working sets. One set, which I call my top set, is basically the heaviest set. So as you can see, my last one was the heavy set, was on 58.5, I think. That was my top set. After we've done that set, we take like a 3-minute rest in between the sets, and then we'll move on to the second set, which I call my back off set. So your back off set is a bit lighter and only lower the weight by around 25%, and then I'll do another set just to failure again. The rep ranges for my back off set is a bit different to my top set. So my top set rep ranges are usually 5 to 9, and then my back off rep ranges are usually 9 to 13. So this set here, you can see we're doing the same exact form. My spine is neutral. We're driving the elbow down towards the hip, using the foot and arm as stability. So after we've done this exercise, we're going to then move on to an upper back movement. So this movement we're doing now is for my lats, and the next movement is going to be targeting my upper back, such as my traps, my rear delts, my rhomboids, etc. So this is called an extreme row. The brand of the machine is Prime, really nice machine if you haven't used it before. So the goal of this movement is to kind of keep the elbows flared. As you can see, we've got the overhand grip and we are just driving the elbows back. So yeah, this is my top set. So the first of 2 sets, and we're doing 40 kilos, I think that is, on each arm. Yeah, 40 kilograms. Again, the rep ranges are 5 to 9 as in my top set. And I know I mentioned earlier about using bear grips on back movements, but using straps with the angle that this grip is at is kind of difficult because I like my arm close to the curve, and it'd be difficult to use straps with it being that close to the bend. Anyway, this set, very tough. When you get towards the last few reps close to failure, you kind of feel like you're not getting the full range of motion just because it's difficult to get your actual elbows back. But yeah, I think we got around, I can't remember to be honest, I think it was around 7 or 8 reps. I was going to go for another one, but I decided not to. So yeah, strip the weight off, again lowering it by around 25%. On this one, I'm just going from 40 kilograms a side to 30 kilograms a side. So after I've started this weight out, we'll then move on to the back off set. Again, exactly the same intensity, exactly the same tempo. All we're doing different is a higher rep range, lower weight. And I know that a lot of people don't have access to machines like this because they're not the usual machines that you will find in any gym, but there is other exercises you can do if you don't have access to a machine like this. So before I started at this gym, for this to target the muscles that I'm doing in this exercise, you can potentially use a cable row and just focus on flaring your elbows out. It's quite good on there. If you've got access to a T-bar row, that can be similar as well. And then if you don't have access to a T-bar row or even cables, you can actually just use dumbbells and a bench. So to do this, you can just lean over the top of the bench. If you don't make sense what I'm talking about, go and check my Instagram, because before I moved to this gym, I did used to use a movement which was similar, but just using dumbbells and a bench. So you lean over the bench, pick the dumbbells up, drive them back, keeping your elbows flared. So we've done a movement to target the lats, we've done a movement to target the upper back, and now we're going to move on to biceps, which I love doing, but I hate doing them. So yeah, preacher curl for biceps. So this is my top set for preacher curls. So the rep range for this again is 5 to 9. We're doing 69.5 kilograms on this one. So we're going to go for 5 reps to start off, because last week we did a weight load. I think we did 65 kilograms last week, so we've gone up 4.5 kilograms. So again, the intensity and the tempo need to be exactly the same on every single set, every single exercise, every single rep. So you can see my foot position is pretty unusual. I've just seen some guy on TikTok do this sort of foot position, Ryan Dewars, if you know who he is, and I thought I'd give it a go. I've been doing it like this now for probably around 2 weeks, and I think it just helps slightly, but obviously every little helps. So yeah, you can see the intensity, how hard we are working here. Basically, every single set should look like this final rep. If you're finishing your set and you don't sort of struggle like this, then you're probably not training hard enough, and you probably won't see as much growth as you need to do. So yeah, that's bicep exercise number 1 done. So now we move on to the second lat focused exercise. As you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but the hooks on this one are exactly the same as the machine we used for the first exercise. So again, this is called a Nautilus Nitro machine, that's the brand, and instead of a row, this time it's a pull down. So this exercise is going to target the lats. And again, I'm probably going to say this every single exercise, but the rep range is 5 to 9, because this is my top set. So we're going to do my left arm first, nearly done with that now, hip failure, and then we're going to move on to the right arm. So another thing that you can do, that I like to do, is just using my non-working arm, as you can see here, pressing it up against the platform, the machine, using that as stability. The more stability you make, the more tension you can create and the more force you'll be able to move through your lat. So you can see I started off with my hand high, felt a bit uncomfortable, so I moved it a bit lower. But it just gives you something to push off when you're pulling down, and it does actually help you lift more weight. So yeah, this is actually the final back exercise of the day. We only do 3 back exercises. We do 2 lat focused ones and then 1 focusing on the upper back, and then we'll do 2 bicep exercises. So the preacher curl's done, and now we will move on to the hammer curls. And I think I look pretty sick, I can't lie. I think my arms look pretty good compared to what they were when I had a bit more fat there. You can actually start to see some definition now in my arm, my biceps, my forearm, my shoulders. They're not looking too bad. So yeah, final exercise of the day is a hammer curl. So what we do here is we do 17.5 kilograms, we do 1 set, we'll do rest for 2 minutes, or roughly 2 minutes, probably a little bit longer, and then for the final set again we'll do 17.5s, but once you hit failure we'll then drop the weight, do a drop set on 10 kilograms, and then go to failure again. And of course we are on a cut, so we have to throw in some cardio, and then the session's done, so we can actually go and get some food now. So yeah, we went to Morrison's, go and grab some stuff, chicken, milk, because I can't have normal milk, so I need to get my oat milk or almond milk. Yeah, we got chicken, milk, what else do we get? Protein yogurts. You'll see it all in a minute anyway, because I do show it in approximately 2 seconds. So yeah, that's what we're working with. Chicken sausages as well. Yes boys, so that's what we got from shopping, and I'm going to show you now my go-to scram when we're on a cut. And one part of the meal might sound a bit weird, but it's amazing, right? So we've got chicken breast on a bagel with a baby bell melted on top of it, right? And I know that sounds mad, but it's unreal. And then as well, this sauce, which I've nearly actually run out of, Indus chili sauce. It is amazing, like top notch. I tried, my mum told me it was from Asda, so I went to Asda and I couldn't find it. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out where to get this from because it's the best sauce ever. So yeah, this is like my go-to meal. I'll just slap this sauce on now as well. Yeah, so I'm on the screen now as well. You'll see the macros for this meal. It's 150 grams of chicken breast, a baby bell, a bagel thin, and then this chili sauce, which is basically no calories. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a bit about this cut. So we've been cutting now since around Christmas time, okay? We've been cutting from around Christmas time, and we didn't go straight down. So we've been bulking for around a while anyway. And then we was on 4,000 calories on the bulk. And then when we started the cut, we went down to 2.5 thousand calories. And then gradually come down. So for the past 2 months, I've been on 2,000 calories. However, now what I've done is I've gone on an aggressive cut, which I probably should have done at the start of the cut, but I didn't, and I'm doing it now. So an aggressive cut is basically when you go into a larger deficit, a large calorie deficit to lose fat quicker. So currently, as I said at the start of the video, before the workout, I'm on 1,480 calories, and you're probably thinking, why not just eat 1,500? Don't ask, I don't know. Just the first day I did it, I ended up having 1,480, and then I've stuck with that for the rest of this week. So yeah, I've been doing it for a week, as I just said. Been doing it for a week, and at the start of the week, I was 82.3 kilograms, and now I'm 79.6 kilograms. So I'll put the graph there as well, so you can see the weight drop. So yeah, it is a lot. I'm going away in 2.5 weeks, so my plan is to carry on doing these amount of calories until then, and then obviously I'll probably put a bit of weight on, not a lot, but a bit of weight on from that holiday. And then I've got another holiday 4 weeks after that one. So again, I'll probably do an aggressive cut till then. So really with my physique now, my leanness is getting there around my arms, around my shoulders, around my legs, but I've not got a six pack, and I really, really, really want a six pack, and it's kind of doing my head in a little bit. So I'm going to carry on doing this aggressive cut until I get a six pack. And if I don't get a six pack, then I'm quitting bodybuilding forever.